wasn't at the same position, but playing in the bowl game, how much did that help you personally in terms of just gaining confidence?
It got me real comfortable. You know, I played the whole season on special teams, so I never really got a feel for defense unless it's like at the end of a game or something. Like playing that Orangewood game, you know, got me comfortable, and it showed me that I can play with best guys in the country. So
how have you seen Kalik adjusting to the role of being a linebacker?
Say it again.
How have you seen Kalik adjust to the role of being a linebacker?
Kalik, that position fits him well. Like it fits him more than it fit me, and like you can tell he in love with that position. He taking it to the heart. You know, Kalik, a hitter. You know, he liked to be in the box. He liked to be around all the action, and he takes that position like it was made for him.
Is it strange for you to kind of be seen as a veteran on the team now after just 1 year?
You know, I like being a leader. I like people looking up to me. You know, I like being up to the challenge and stuff like that. I just like being the ones to help people out. You know, look, so people like if they need help with something, they come to me. I like being that type of person.
Aside from you, who are the vocal guys in that defensive back room?
Defensive back room, we got Brandon Watson. He's pretty vocal. Tyree Cannell, he a veteran. He's vocal too. And that's about it.
Has Tyree? Go ahead.
An offbeat question. Your team recently voted to go to Paris, London, and Normandy for next year. How did that vote come about? Were you just throwing a bunch of places on the table and
he just walked in. He was like, all right, I got a question for you guys. It's like we can either go to South America or we can go to 3 different places. And then he just made us raise our hand. He's like, whoever want to go to South America, raise your hand. Whoever want to go to London, Paris, and Normandy, raise your hand.
what'd you vote for?
I voted for London, Paris, and Normandy.
So why those? Why that?
Because it's 3 different places.
Right on. Use your passport before, correct?
One trip. 3
Right.
different places.
What do you want your team? You gained a lot out of the Rome trip, football-wise and culture-wise. What do you want to gain out of next year's trip?
The same thing, you know. It was more of like a team bonding experience too. You know, we got to see a lot of cool stuff, but we were together for 9 days straight, and I feel like that bonded the team well because you know we're a young team and we need that chemistry. So I feel like that did a lot for us, and we got to see a lot of stuff, play football, you know, in a whole nother country, and I feel like that was good for us.
The safety seemed like that's the best spot for you?
Yeah, I love that.
Because you were thrown in there, I know when Jabril was out in the bowl game at the linebacker spot. I mean, this is a little bit better.
Yeah, I like safety. I feel like it fits me hard.
What are the attributes about it? What are the things?
I like man-on-man coverage. You know, I like getting in the post and being able to see everything. So I feel like that's a definite.
A lot of calls you have to make from there? That's part of
Not
your job?
a lot of calls, but I just got to make people right. So if somebody mess up, I just got to make them right.
Okay, so you and Tyree, I assume that you built a relationship here because
Yeah,
of
me
that.
and Tyree built a great relationship.
What's kind of his advice to you on how to be ready to go in there?
Just play how I play. Like, don't try to do too much. Don't try to do anything for somebody else. Just play my position and play how I need to play.
Were there things in the Orange Bowl that you look back and you say, man, obviously it wasn't something you prepared for, you know, over the last couple of days, but you said, I wish I would have done that a little differently.
Yeah, there was a lot of things. You know, I could have played a little bit faster. You know, I was still uncomfortable with the position. So I feel like I could have played faster, but that just comes with practice.
Was that nerves, do you think?
It wasn't really nerves. It was just as much as like knowing exactly where I need to be at a certain point.
You hadn't been working. Had you been working as Jabril's backup the whole year, or just kind of
No, like
those couple days?
Ohio State game.
Okay.
That was like the first time I started playing, but I was still back and forth.
Okay, so that was then when you're thrown in. Would you remember when you found out? I mean, you saw
I
him
found
go
out
down.
like 2 minutes before the game.
Oh, really?
Because I thought he was playing. Like,
Okay.
I knew he was hurt, but I thought he was still gonna play.
Okay.
Like 2 minutes before the game, like right before we went out for the last time, coach was like, "You gotta start."
Okay, so then your kind of flips in your mind. You gotta kind of turn it on.
Switch, and I was like, "Yeah, now I gotta go."
Which young guys in the secondary have kind of impressed you the most?
Jamaric Woods and Ambry Thomas, they impressed me the most. You know, they give their all on and off the field, and you can tell like they bring a different demeanor to them. Like you won't like if I didn't know they came in January, I would think they would have been here just as long as I've been here.
Have you been able to work it all with the true freshmen that have come in just the last month here?
Oh yeah, I've been with Aubrey Solomon, Luigi. I've been with a couple other guys, but I haven't really seen most of them yet. They still coming in, and like we did have different workout times. I've been with Amari Samuels. He on offense, but still, you can tell he a hard worker. That's about it.